All right, calling to order the special public meeting, not special meeting of council. The public meeting scheduled for January 29th, 2024. To the folks inside, we deal with somebody who's online. So somebody signs them in, is that? Yeah, never actually thought to ask that before. So if everyone is signed in, we'll ask everyone that's in attendance to please sign in, provide your name and your address on the sign-in sheet so that your presence is recorded as part of the public meeting minutes. And this public meeting is now called to order at 6:01. So we are here tonight meeting for the public meeting regarding two separate applications to amend our township zoning bylaws. I'm Mayor Tori Deschamps. I'm Councillor Joe Martell. You got that great, Joe. Deputy Mayor Stephen Dillabaugh, Councillor Chris Ward, and I won't goof it up, I promise. Councillor Waddy Smale. All council members are here present tonight to hear any of the comments on the proposed amendments. And we are not, just to be clear, we are not making decisions on the application tonight. So first I want to welcome Mr. Rick Polite, applicant for 2717 Gooden Road. Welcome, Rick.
Thank you. And
Dave Parkin of MJR Renovations, who is the applicant for 921 County Road 2. Welcome to the several staff members that are here, and to any members of the public that are here as well, and anybody that might be watching us online. And I think at this point I turn it over to the CAO, Mr. Grant.
Thank you, Mayor. Tonight's meeting, tonight's public meeting is held under the authority of Section 34 of the Planning Act and was advertised in accordance with the requirements of the Planning Act. The purpose of this meeting is to consider two separate applications to amend our zoning bylaw. First, 2717 Good Road, and second, 921 County Road 2. Anyone who wishes to speak to the proposed amendment will be given the opportunity to do so. Before you share comments, please clearly state your name, as comments will be recorded in the meeting minutes and become part of the public record. The applicant would have the opportunity to address any concerns related to the proposed amendment after comments are heard. Following this meeting, staff will coordinate the preparation of a final report to our Committee of the Whole Community Development, taking into consideration any planning matters brought forward as formal comments tonight or made in writing to council through the Community Development Coordinator. In making an appeal, if you do not make an oral presentation tonight or a written submission to the township before the bylaw is passed, you will not be entitled to appeal council's decision to the Ontario Land Tribunal. Additionally, you may not be added as a party to a hearing of an appeal before the Ontario Land Tribunal unless, in the opinion of the tribunal, there is reasonable grounds to do so. With respect to notice of decision, if you would like to be notified of council's decision, you must make it in writing to the Community Development Coordinator. Without this written request, a notice of council's decision will not be mailed out to you. If I may, Mr. Mayor, I will continue with the First Amendment with respect to 2717 Good Road. The township has received an application to amend zoning bylaw 2022-37 for the property located at 2717 Good Road. The purpose of the amendment is to change the zoning on approximately 0.64 hectares of land from residential second density to residential first density special exception in order to establish a minimum lot area of 0.323 hectares and to limit permitted uses to a single dwelling. The effect of the proposed amendment would be to fulfill a consent condition which applies to the severed and retained lands of the severance application. I think at this time I would invite Mr. Polite to share any additional information about the application that he would like to.
I have no inquiries or comments on it. It's as it's stated.
Self-explanatory. Thank you, CAO, and thank you, Mr. Polite. So I guess I'll just ask if there's anyone present here tonight or anyone online that would like to comment on the proposed amendment. Going once. Is there anyone present that would like to comment on the proposed amendment? Going twice, and finally, is there anyone present that would like to comment on the proposed amendment? Okay, so hearing none, Mr. Polite, you still have the opportunity to respond or make any comment if you'd like. That's completely up to you, or if not, we're just going to move on to the next one on our agenda.
no, I'm fine, thank you.
Thanks for your attendance, Mr. Polite. Back to the CAO then for 921 County Road 2.
Thank you, Mayor. The township, an application to amend zoning bylaw 2022-37 for the property located at 921 County Road 2. The purpose of the amendment is to change the provisions of the highway commercial special exception 5 zoning in order to allow a trade person's establishment as an additional permitted use. The effect of the amendment would be to allow a renovation and custom cabinet making business, showroom, and office within the existing building on the property. I would invite Mr. Barkin to share additional information about the application if he so chooses.
Thank you. Very confident. But pretty much everyone has said what we're looking for. So I'm just really here to show my support. You're also representing Kurt Gooding, the owner of the building at 20, and his support behind the project as well. So basically, that was all I'm here.
Thank you, Mr. Parkin. So I'll ask the question again. I don't think there's anybody online, is there? No. So is there anyone present that would like to comment on the proposed amendment? Would you like to, sir? So if you can, just state your name and address and whether you're for or against.
Yeah, my name is David Evan, EVAN, and I live in 917 County Road 2, right next door. I'm a proponent of local businesses. I work very well with the previous owner of the property. I've spoken with David, and I'm quite in agreement with what he's got planned to work with the property.
Excellent. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate that.
Okay.
There's no one else. I don't have to ask 3 more times, do I? Okay, so next steps. Both proposed zoning amendments will be considered at an upcoming committee of the whole community development meeting. This meeting is scheduled for Friday, for February the 5th. It's Monday, not a Friday. The meeting is scheduled for February 5th. Council will consider the committee's recommendation and any comments from the public before making a decision on these applications at a future meeting of council. And that will most likely be the February 26th meeting of regular council. For those that wish to attend, committee and council meetings and agendas are posted to the the council calendar on our website, which is www.twpec.ca. And as a reminder, if you wish to be notified of council's decision, you must make a written request to the township through our community development coordinator, which is Wendy Van Koolen. And her contact information is on the public notice, and it's in our agenda package. Once the decision is made by council, there is and a notice of decision is mailed, there is a 20-day appeal period before it's all summed up. And I don't think I need to call a motion for adjournment, do I? I just adjourn the meeting. Okay, so thank you everyone for your attendance. The meeting is now adjourned at 6:10 p.m.
Well done.
See if we can have that kind of success for the next.
Thank you.